Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Random Hunter here. Today we're going to be reviewing the Infinity Saga Marvel Legends Captain America. Now, this is a figure I was excited for to come out. When I heard it was going to be dropping in Target and GameStop, I was going crazy trying to find it, and I found it in Target and I was able to get it price matched, and I got it for 27 bucks. But I should have waited because now they're on sale and he's 15 bucks. Most of the Infinity Saga wave is $15 now. So I do regret kind of buying it a little bit early, but it was pretty much worth it, I'll say. But let's get into the review. So from looking at the packaging, we already get what comes with the Infinity Saga boxes that we mostly get. You know, the name of the figure and the movie or film that it's from. On the side, we get a nice little panel of all of the heroes that were in Avengers Endgame or throughout the MCU universe. Same thing on the other side, nothing different. But on the back, we get a nice little picture of the movie that this figure's from, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, which is one of my most favorite films from MCU. Really loved it. It's what inspired me to start collecting Marvel Legends and what got me into Marvel. So yeah, right here we get a nice little blurb. Let me just zoom in on that. Equipped with a streamlined new uniform and his vibranium shield, Captain America leads a team of covert shield operatives on clandestine missions into the most dangerous corners of the world. My fault if I didn't pronounce that correctly. Don't really know what it says, but yeah. Oh, damn. But yeah, let's get into the figure itself. So we're just gonna start by opening the top part. I already removed the tape before the recording to make it easier. Before we get into the video, we're going to take a look at the background that he comes with. The background really doesn't have much. A little bit boring if you ask me. Just has like the logos of each hero. A little bit bland with just a gray color, but we see most of the heroes on here. We got Doctor Strange, Star-Lord, Black Panther, Captain America, Ant-Man, I think. And then Black Widow, Iron Man, Thor. Pretty much all the heroes. We got Scarlet Witch on the little side right here. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty much boring. I wouldn't really use this on a display. Use the cardboard for stop motion, but yeah. Now let's get into the figure itself, which is beautiful. Taking a closer look at the accessories, all he really comes with is just a shield and an interchangeable head. Now, when they first released the figure, I was kind of hoping he'd come with like some changeable hands, like when he first released, which I'm gonna show the picture on the screen. So when he first released, he came with interchangeable hands and pretty much what he comes with right now. But I think he also came with the bath piece, I'm not sure. But the interchangeable hands for the first release had a saluting hand and then a pointing hand, I'm pretty sure. And then fist hands. But this figure just comes with a shield and a changeable head. But we're gonna take a closer look at the shield. Taking a closer look at the shield, here I have in comparison the Avengers Endgame MCU Captain America shield. Nothing really different, same mold, same everything, except the paint. Now, I don't have a problem with the shield, it's just the back, how I hate that it's just plain blue, boring, nothing like the MCU one. The MCU Captain America shield from Endgame has a nice silver on the back and the front, same red and silver. I was kind of hoping they did the same thing with this shield, but I guess not. I guess Hasbro's kind of just rushing their figures a lot now. I'm fine with it. It's still a perfect shield, but these two shields are my favorite. In comparison with the Captain America Sam Wilson shield, you see a huge difference, both in size and in mold. In mold, you can see how the star on the Sam Wilson shield has a little bit of a marble type of color on it. Meanwhile, this one's just like the simple star. And then in between the red and the other red, there's kind of like a silver seam going between it, which you don't see here and the shields, so which I find kind of weird. But other than that, all the shields are amazing, work perfectly for any scale of figure. But let's get into the head sculpt. Taking a closer look at the head sculpt, you can see how they kind of improved a lot from the first release of this figure. They improved a lot by the face sculpt and the hair. The hair that we got in the first release just kind of looked like just plain cheap plastic. Meanwhile, this one has a lot more detail, a lot more paint on it. And so does the face sculpt. Take a closer look. The face sculpt does look printed on. I don't have a problem with that. It makes it look way more detailed, which I love about Hasbro recently. But I have nothing bad to say really about the head sculpt. Looks like Chris Evans, so nothing really to complain on that. I give this head sculpt kind of like a 9 out of 10. And I forgot to give the rating on the shield. I give the shield a 10 out of 10. Looking at the figure, you can see how they added like a new body mold for this Infinity Saga wave, but I don't like how they kind of gave this figure a hunchback, because then it just looks funky when you try and make him stand up straight. Hold up. Boom. See? He looks like he has a hunchback, which I don't like a lot about it. And I don't like the boots a lot either, because they kind of give him just like a slanted type of boot going upwards, which I don't like, because then it makes it hard for him to stand straight. You kind of have to make him have a hunchback to stand straight. But other than that, let's look at the articulation. So, as you get with every figure, double jointed elbows. He is a little stiff. So boom, elbow could go completely up. He has bicep swivel too. Arm can move up, not that much, but a pretty decent amount. It can move back all the way, forward all the way, and all around too. It's very clicky when I move it, which kind of concerns me, but works perfectly still. Double jointed knees as well. A lot of ankle pivot on the figure too. And ab crunch. A lot of motion in the legs as well. He can move them up about that far, move them back pretty decent amount. Wouldn't say a lot, but it's an okay amount. And then the wrists, they can move side to the other side, which is really what you would expect of a Captain America figure. Same thing on the other wrist, side to side. Nothing really to complain. I love this figure a lot. The head can move up a decent amount as well. Look down a lot too. Love this figure. Overall head sculpt, articulation, it just really captures, what Captain America is. But I'm gonna compare him to other Captain Americas that I have so far. So here he is compared to the Endgame Captain America. If I could get him stand up straight. Here he is compared. You can see how this one's a little bit taller than this one, but this one's a little bit more bulkier at the same time. Nothing different, I'll say. Same scale, 6 inches, but very bulky arms on the Endgame one than the Infinity Saga Winter Soldier one. Same head sculpt, nothing different. It's just they painted the chin guard more orange on this one and all brown on this one. There is some separation between the hair and the helmet on both figures, which is something that has been happening a lot every time I get a Captain America figure. Doesn't really bother me a lot. I'm fine with it. But yeah. Here he is compared to the US Agent figure. I know he's not a Captain America, but was for a short time before he went crazy. Same thing as well. Different body mold, but overall same scale. Bulkier arms than the Infinity Saga. A little bit taller, I'll say. Side by side comparison. Other than that, nothing really different. Hate this figure though, so. Now I'm going to compare it to the Sam Wilson, which is one of my favorite MCU Captain America so far. Now, I love the brightness on this figure in comparison with this one. Side by side, Sam Wilson is a little bit shorter. Nothing too dramatic though. But other than that, Sam Wilson kind of has a little bit more of articulation around the shoulders than that one and around the neck. But now let's compare him to the Game Reverse ones that I have. So here we have the both versions of the Game Reverse Captain America. Nothing really different. They're just difficult to stand up. The ankles are really soft, but nothing really different than that. Just a little bit taller than the Infinity Saga, but way different designs. These being from the game, that one from being from the movie. Nothing different. Now comparing him to the Ultimate Captain America from the comics, you can see a dramatic change in color and in body mold. You can see how this one's a little bit more bulkier and has a little bit more articulation and more detail. Meanwhile, this one kind of has like less of what this guy has. Other than that, I wouldn't say there's much difference in height. This one's just a few millimeters taller than this one. Side by side comparison, not that much difference as you can see in height, but articulation, very different. Overall, I give this figure a 9 out of 10 because the little amount of accessories that it came with kind of ruined it for me. But overall, I still love this figure a lot. One of my favorite Captain Americas in all of MCU movie. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Random Hunter out.